Bugonia is out in theaters, the fourth feature film in a row that director Yorgos Lanthimos makes with Emma Stone, following The Favourite, Poor Things and Kinds of Kindness. This also stars Jesse Plemons and a first-time actor Aidan Delbis. Shot entirely on VistaVision, which is the same format used earlier this year by The Brutalist, and it's a soft remake of a 2003 cult Korean film, Save the Green Planet. The story follows two guys, Teddy and Don. Teddy is technically the smarter one, with Don being neurodivergent and a bit slow. But Teddy is also completely nuts. He's a conspiracy theorist who lives in a complete bubble, makes up insane beliefs about the nature of the world, pushing them onto Don. They together become convinced that the CEO of Teddy's company, Michelle, played by Emma Stone, is actually an alien from the Andromeda Galaxy who has come to Earth to do harm to its population. They kidnap the woman, they shave off her hair because they believe it to be a telepathic communication device, and try to force her to take them to the Andromedan mothership for negotiations, to which she, of course, tries to respond, I can't do that because I'm not an alien. So the prevailing theory on the internet before the film was released was that it would be a great twist if Michelle actually turned out to be an alien. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but I think the film does an excellent job of keeping you guessing, even if you have that expectation. It makes you constantly flip back and forth between, okay, well, there's no way she's an alien, she's a normal human and these guys are nuts. And then the next scene, you're asking yourself, but what if she is actually an alien? And pretty much every single scene has some kind of little detail in it that allows you to read it both ways. But until the very end of the film, there is simply no way to be certain either way. Part of it is the excellent writing, which makes the conversations between Stone and Plemons incredibly lifelike in terms of how frustratingly counterproductive they are. He is a complete wacko whose mind absolutely cannot be changed by reason. Well, she's a corporate maniac, unable to talk like a normal person and instead throwing all these buzzwords and practiced phrases. And then another part is the performances. Both leads are phenomenal in this. I would also add Aidan Delbis, who again hasn't acted in a movie before. He serves as a great counterbalance to them both. Very often he doesn't even have to say anything, he just sort of stands in the background, but he's got a really strong presence. The film looks gorgeous, which is interesting because so much of it is shot in close-ups of the actors' faces, which normally can be a pretty boring type of shot. But because Lanthimos uses actors with interesting faces, like none of the main cast are, main three in the cast are conventionally, attractive, normal even looking people. And then because he does things to Emma Stone, like shaving off her hair and having her wear red lipstick and her face be lathered with a white cream, meaning she actually can look pretty alien. And then he uses the VistaVision format to really bring out all these details. And all of that means that these faces are never boring. There's always something to look at and appreciate. Music is great. The tone of the film, as usual with Lanthimos, is properly deranged and ranges from darkly funny to shockingly horrifying. It is a wild ride from start to finish and has a fantastic ending that caps it all off in a satisfying manner. Provides fun commentary on both modern echo chambers and young men getting radicalized by nonsense that they read online, and the sort of disconnected, out of touch corporate culture without really offering you a simple solution, a simple way out of either. And one more thing, as much as I liked the surreal black and white flashbacks with Jesse Plemons' character, and they look beautiful, I did find it hilarious that he himself plays a teenage version of the character, which just looks nonsensical in the best possible way. It's kind of like Danny DeVito in a cheap wig in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But that's a minor thing. Anyway, it's a great, entertaining, unpredictable film.